Hey everyone, I'm at E3 2016 and I'm here with Florian from the game Dwarves. Can you tell me what inspired Dwarves the game?
Basically it's based on a book which is rather popular in Germany. It's also called The Dwarves, and it's also available in the US, so you can just go to a store and grab it. And yeah, it's inspired the whole idea because one of our creative director read the book years ago, and while he was reading, he said, oh well, somebody should make a computer game out of that. And years later, one of the employees of our company, King Art Games, made a card game based on the series of the Dwarves, which is actually a book series. And as he was also a game designer at King Art, he got in contact with the author of the book, and they spoke, hey, we could make a game of this, ha ha ha. And he said, actually, this is a good idea. Yeah. And so we have the book, and now we have the game soon.
Pretty awesome. So what can we expect from the campaign mode of Dwarves? What kind of gameplay and story?
So gameplay-wise, we have a tactical fantasy RPG where you are playing as a dwarf Tangdil, who gathers a big bunch of companions at his side, and he embarks on a big journey through the land of Girdlegard. And normally it starts as a normal bring something there mission. And as we all know, those kind of adventures, they start to get bigger and bigger, so he learns the land is in danger, and he turns out to be the person who has to save the world. Yeah, and he will do this with his companions, and then you have like 3 pillars of the gameplay, which is real-time combats, where you fight with your companions. You can always pause them because they are tactical. So you have like 4 of your companions are always in the fight, and you can switch between them. They use special abilities to get rid of all of the enemies like orcs, ogres, boglins, dark elves. Yeah, and then you have the second pillar is like exploration areas, where you roam around with your main character, talk to people, interact with the environment, like grab a hidden book, or you bury someone who has been killed, etc., many of those things. And the last pillar is like our world map, where you roam around with your party. You have like many different spots in different areas. You start from a hideout of a mage where you have been raised, and you embark on a story. You go to the mountains, you go to volcanic areas, to the swamps, and you will meet several different characters to grow your party to a total number of 15 companions. And you will go to the dwarven kingdoms, you will go under the mountains, a lot of places to see and discover.
Amazing. So I saw the art style and it's beautiful. What really inspired you guys to go with this particular art style?
Oh wow, that's a tough question. I'm not an artist. I just can tell the background of King Art is that we have made several adventures in the past, like the Book of Unwritten Tales. A few of your readers might actually know, or viewers in this case, might actually know. And I guess the inspiration we take nowadays is we are all children of our generation, aren't we? So we have seen several fantasy movies in the past. So if you ask someone, hey, how does a dwarf look? Everyone would say, they have a strong armor, they have usually axes or hammers at their weapons. Nobody would say, a dwarf usually fights with a saber. Yeah. And nobody would say this, because dwarves, they have axes, they have hammers, that's what the dwarf has. So I cannot tell you where the particular inspiration came from, but I think it's just many different things where they took our inspiration, the artists.
Cool. Do you actually have 2 favorite heroes that you can tell me about?
Yes, I do. One is called Boindil. He's a little crazy dwarf. He loves to fight. So when there are many enemies swarming, he says, yeah, bring more of them. Yeah, I want to kill them all. And leave them for me. I will kill them. You stay here. I will kill them. So he has 2 axes. He's very quick, very agile. He runs around the battlefield. He can leap in the middle of his enemies and then swing his double axes like he's in a maniac. Actually, he can become a maniac because he can get, when he comes into I'm missing the English word, when he gets into a really fighting fever, he will stop looking who's his allies and who are his enemies and just kills everyone who's in front of him. If that happens, all the other heroes, you could slightly pull them back a few meters and let Boindil take care of the others. The other favorite character I do have is actually Andokai. She's a mage. It's the totally opposite. So she usually stays out of the fighting, and she can cast lightning bolts, and she can, for example, heal herself and all those things. So she's not very aggressive, but can be a very good supporter. For example, she can also do a little. You can throw a little orb that pulls all the orcs all the enemies to a certain point, and then pushes them away, and they will fall to the ground. And then, for example, you can jump in with Boindil and kill them very quickly because they're all lying on the ground and can't defend themselves.
Okay, so when can we expect Dwarves to release?
Very soon. We are coming out in fall this year. So on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Mac and Linux. And when I say fall, it's at the beginning of the fall, I would guess.
Okay, great. Thank you, Florian, for meeting with us.
Thank you.